Hi there everybody, welcome to another video. On today here at Moto Explorers 555, I'm just getting my bike ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're heading to the ABR festival, so that's the Adventure Bike Rider Festival. I'm taking my Honda CB500 here. You may have seen my other video where we went out for a little practice run the other day with my brother. And I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I'm actually taking. So I have to be very compact because I don't actually have big panniers or a top box here. But I do have a big bag, and I'll just show you a few of the things that I'm actually taking. So the past couple of years I've been going on my Honda Rebel that is sitting over there. That's just a 125 there, and I've taken it to the festival twice actually. But since I passed my license, obviously I've upgraded a little bit, bigger engine. So as I mentioned, this is the CB500X, and I've got a comfortable seat here. It's an Oxford seat. It's got a little bit of air in it, and it really helps when the journey is long, so your butt doesn't get square and then it hurts like hell. So what I'm actually taking, a lot of things that I'm taking are quite compact, like a travel towel, and inside of this small bag here. Now these bags I actually got from China. They are Chinese. I think you can get some other ones that are of a make like Lomo and whatnot, but these are the ones that I've got for now. I'm on a budget. Got a towel. I've got in there I have like a small pillow, and I have a mattress. The mattress that I got is very small. It's quite thin, and is very small in size. Once we're at the festival and we start camping and whatnot, I will show you all the bits open. So I have this big bag here. It looks actually quite huge. It's not that terribly big, but it's gonna go in here, and I've tied it to the racks at the back here, so it doesn't go out flying. And in there, obviously, I have clothing, sandals, a jumper, lots of things in here that are waterproof gear, just in case it decides to rain, and a pajama. Some shoes actually for walking at the festival, because there's a lot of grass, and I'm not very good at walking just with sandals. Yeah, so if you're a bit wary of hard grass, or you don't like your feet to get scratched, take some shoes. In this other bag, I actually have a first aid kit, and I have a repair bottle, which is in case we get a puncture or something like that. It's an emergency repair bottle in there. And I have a pump here as well. It's quite compact as well. It's an AA pump, very small, which is gonna go somewhere there. This I always take because I have some soluble paracetamol that goes in there mixed with water in case of aches and pains. So that will go there. That will close like that. And in here I'm gonna put a jacket. This jacket, it does go quite flat, and on top of that jacket is gonna be my sleeping bag. Now I have quite a big sleeping bag because it's a 4-season sleeping bag. Now anybody would think that I might be a little bit crazy because it's too hot, but right now it's hot. But in England, the weather might be hot during the day, but during the night it gets really cold. Well, not -1, but if you want to be warm and feel warm, then you might need one of those, and I'll show it to you as well once I'm at the festival. I might be taking some wine for the evening when I'm not riding. And that's it, of course. I've got my gloves, and hopefully I'll be doing some recording on the Insta 360, and I've got the quad lock for the phone there, and obviously I got the Oxford heated grips fitted, but I will not be needing any heat for the time being, and I fitted the bars for protecting the bike in case it falls on its side, and sort of try to prevent some damage. So most of the things here, even that, I fitted that as well, just to cover the headlight, as in to stop any stones hitting the headlight there. So most things are from China. That is from China. The bars are from China. This is not from China. The park busters are actually, got them here. The heated grips are from here. That is from here, the quad lock. I do have a 12-volt charger there, which I fitted. That was from China. It works quite well, to be fair. The lights, the spotlights. Actually, it would be a good idea to check that the bike starts. There's the spotlights. I can switch them off individually, this light. So they actually change color. They go from white to yellow to flashing. That's white and yellow. Then you have the flashing white and yellow there, and then you have the yellow. So normally I leave it on yellow, and just want to make sure it starts actually. Yep, starts. So the other thing I wanted to do was to check the tire pressures before we go, as I will be a little bit heavier. This bag looks big, but it's just full of sort of clothing. And that's it. I'm going to take some water, and there is water at the festival. And another thing, I would recommend you to take a pen. When you get to the festival, usually they ask you to fill in a couple of forms. So you come off the bike, you're going to a place, fill up some forms, and then you get going into the place and find a spot for camping. Now, if you're arriving on Thursday, it means that perhaps you bought the VIP tickets as well, which means you can choose a spot where to camp a little bit closer to where all the main manufacturers and whatnot will be. If you didn't get a VIP ticket, then you park, I think, a little bit further away. But yeah, I guess you pay for what you get. Last year we didn't, so so anyway, well, I hope to show the experience a little bit and see how it goes. The first time I'm going on a big bike, so I want to be a little bit careful as well. Don't want to take any unnecessary risks, but the bike will be a lot heavier as it is already, as opposed to my Honda CB500, my Honda Rebel 125 down there. So I hope the video helps you and gives you any ideas if you are forgetting something. Obviously I have a toothbrush, I have a toothpaste, some soap, and paracetamol, all the usual stuff that you might need. And this year I'm just taking my normal helmet, not exactly one that is for adventure riding as such. I actually bought these glasses. One more thing to show you here. So I can fit them in and sort of stop the dust coming into my eyes if there is much dust. But these are not the best. I really need to find the bigger ones that fit around the helmet, outside of the helmet, with a elastic band, and then they go into your face. cover your eyes. So I have a pair that belong to my brother, and I tried them on, and the problem I have with my helmet, the Shoei Neotech 2, is that it actually pushes, the helmet pushes the goggles down, and it sort of blocked my nose. So it was uncomfortable, and I decided not to buy a pair because they don't actually fit properly. So another thing to consider. So lastminute.com, I've got this, and I was gonna add a little bit of padding here to make sure I try to cover my eyes a little bit, because I don't want to get red eyes out of dust if there is much. So I think I can now end the video, and well, if anybody's going up there, hope you have a great time, or we might actually see you there. So also don't forget to check your tire pressures. It is written on the walls of the tires. In these particular ones, it says 41 psi. So 41 psi, front and back. It's written on the wall, on the side, actually on the other side of each tire. Same front and back. So don't forget that. And also, obviously, don't forget, before you set off, don't forget to check all your lights and then make sure everything is working. That's just general stuff, I guess, before going on a long ride. So yeah, don't forget those things, and obviously the oil and coolant, if you have a coolant thing to check. I don't think this bike has one. I know it has a radiator in the front, but I haven't noticed any leaks. And also your brake fluid, obviously, it's just up here. And the brake fluid for the back is actually in this container. And as you probably know, you have the oil dipstick here, and I'm pretty sure there is a little window down here where you can also check the oil when the bike is obviously straight, if you put it in the center stand, or you hold it in the middle and somebody can have a look there. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.